The Hunt is directed by Craig Sobel and it stars Betty Gilpin as the main character. Yeah, this movie is actually pretty decent, and I enjoy every single aspect of it. I mean, not every single aspect is good, but it's enjoyable. Let's talk about the things I like about this movie. The acting. I like Betty Gilpin as the main character. She's great and she sells all the action scenes. Also, the other characters and actors are having a blast in the role. The action scenes are fun to watch, they're glory, violence, and very interesting. Especially the last one, which is full of twists and turns, and I just love it. The cinematography is also the best part there. I mean, the movie has great cinematography, but the final battle is the best. And then the pacing is good, it's very consistent. There's never a moment that you like, oh god, it's so slow, okay, please get back to action. This movie is also full of tension as you don't know who should you trust and what is going to happen next. The music is good, I'll enjoy it. Also, the fact that the first act also shows you a lot of twists and turns. You don't know who is the main character. And also the fact that the main character is also introduced after 30 minutes in the movie, which, yeah, it's actually a downside. Okay, this is actually a negative of the movie, which is actually in the first act, which acts as a double-edged sword. I mean, sure, the first act actually introduced the fact that the main character can't just like survive the entire movie. It shows there's no plot armor to any characters you get introduced. You don't know who the enemy is, and also the fact that you can't trust anyone in the movie. But the flip side, it took you 30 minutes to know the main character. I mean, dude, you have to just reinvestigate the character over and over again, and you don't know who is actually the main character of the movie. One other things I don't like is the fact that the movie actually don't have a goal for the main character to just go there. You don't know how the main character will survive. I mean, sure, this is a survival movie, but doesn't change the fact that you have to give the characters a glimpse of hope. For example, the Hunger Games. The way to win the game is to kill all the other contestants. The Maze Runner. The way to win is to get out of that complicated maze. But the movie doesn't just give you any other answers. It doesn't even give you hope or just glimpse of chances. So a lot of things are just coincidences, which it just sometimes make the character passive. Yep. Also the fact that there are some shots that are pretty close up that I don't know why. Also, the pre-final battle. I mean, sure, I like the conversation of before they fight, but there's just one line are just like, oh, come on. Really? That is the reason why they want to fight? I mean, sure, the pre-battle conversation is great, but the line before the actual fight, it's just, why? And that is all the issues I have with the movie. I think this movie is pretty decent. The politics inside are just sarcasms. And they are just treated as jokes. Even they are politics, they are all presented to be two-sided instead of just one-sided. Still, I give this movie a 6 out of 10.